Is gold your next big investment in 2023? Let's take a look. Hey everyone, this is JR from the Market Surveillance Alliance, and this is your chart of the day. Let's take a look at KGC. I want to pay attention to names that no one is looking at because everyone is chasing Tesla. So let's actually bet for something that has the potential with options to make us lots of money, lots of backaroos in 2023. Now, first off, this chart is very bullish in the short term, kind of low in July of this year. Sort of a retest, then you have all that upside. The stock went up from this point about 36%. That's not bad. Now, do we have a continuation? How much money can we make? The trick here is always to look for options that you are actually betting little money and you have the opportunity to make a decent upside. That's what we call asymmetric risk in options trading. Now, for example, a little bit of a help in how to read where is the allocation of contracts. Okay, for example, take a look at this. This is the expiration. This is the monthly expiration for February 17. What you can see is that the $4 contract, the 4 call, that's the strike. You have the open interest 22,000 contracts. So if I'm trading at 422, I can see how $4 on the call side will be the floor. That will be my base. That will be my support. Okay, take that note. Now, looking at what's next, the $5 has a 3,000 open interest. That's only cost me 10, probably $20. I have to look at the bid. And then if I expand, looking to all the strikes available, I don't really have much action on, for example, the $6. Can I think that can happen? I can give it a go, take a look at what's going on there. But if I were to judge the structure so far, I will bet that there's something happening between $4 and $5. And look how that dropped 1 cent right in front of us. Now, this one has a little bit of intrigue at 23. Nah, it's too. The high is only 23 cents. So I'm going to go where I see the max allocation. Now, to the right is all the puts. You can see that there, all the puts. There's not a lot happening. So the accumulation is to the call side. I'm going to take a look at that particular contract. That will be the $5 all the way to the monthly expiration in February. Now, contract high, 45 cents. Right now, I can get this bad boy for 10 cents. That means that every contract, it's $10. Remember, one options contract gives you control. It gives you control of 100 shares. So you multiply whatever you have here times 100, and that will be the capital that you need for that particular contract. So I can take exposure to this mining company, KGC, by just with $10. Probably want to go $100, $200. Now, because the low is, I'm buying not too far from the low. Take a look at this. The contract low is 7 cents. The way I want to play this exposure to gold will be to take $200 and probably look to double or triple my money. This is what I call the range. Now, mathematically speaking, this is not perfect. This is not the way you have to calculate at the time. This is just to give you a little bit of sense of upside, okay? And for example, if you were to have a bearish continuation in what's happening with the US dollar, then we might have a pop to the upside when it comes to gold. And that can be something that you can appreciate if you are long mining companies, gold mining companies. So in that sense, my contract high, pay attention, my contract high is 45 cents. If I'm getting this at 10 cents, the bid and the ask difference, that's the spread. Again, bid and the ask difference, that's what we call the spread. The spread is only 1 cent, so there's a lot of potential for you to squeeze this one. And for example, if it actually goes to 20, I will only be paying 1 cent. That means that I make a lot of money. It's not too different from SPY, the SPY, because there's liquidity, so you can actually make money. Think about this, for example, if the spread is 5 cents, you need the whole thing. If I buy it at here 15, there's almost a 5 cent spread. Then you probably need that whole thing to make it worth, to move to 25 cents to make it worth your time. So 1 cent is pretty good, okay? So this is the chart. What I think is going to happen is that we're going to move to this upper side of a potential triangle here. And the way you look at this is something like it, and goes to the upside, and you can have 470 all the way to this area, uh, back to 490. So it's not a bad idea. Also, when you look at the Hawkeye traders, we look at heat map. Momentum is being very bullish. It's not a surprise. We had some volume there. And now the long-term heat map, it's actually turning green. So there's a potential continuation. I will need this to close above 445 by January, and that will open the doors to C5 by February. You can tell it doesn't move much, but that's exactly what you look to do. You look to use options to maximize anything the stock will do. And that will be the name of the game in 2023. Either you're looking for put options to bet on potential drops, companies that won't do well because there's a lot of some big companies in the S&P 500, or you're looking for those that are going to move 10 or 20% per month. Those that are going to survive, those that potentially will have flat earnings or positive guidance between 2023 and 2024. Those are the names that you're looking. So I'm not a big gold bug, but I still think there's some opportunity here. So I encourage you to pay attention to KGC. This is a gold trade based on a bearish continuation of the US dollar index that will actually kind of fuel mining companies that has, that pretty much have something to do with gold. Again, open interest 3,000, pay no more than 11 cents if you may. And I wouldn't take more. I will probably be around $200 to $500 max if that's the case on that particular trade. I'm buying lots of time. It doesn't mean that it has to work, but definitely it's better than just chasing Tesla weekly calls or weekly puts. Hey guys, I thank you for watching. If you like this idea, if you have any other ideas how you're actually trading mining stocks into 2023, please let me know. If you're trading silver companies as well, I would like to hear what you guys are trading. It's been a pleasure for me to record this video. Merry Christmas, and I talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Ciao.